Student of class 5, today we are going to do the last chapter for the post midterm, that is a chapter 12, natural disasters. Clear? Now here you can find out, you know what you mean by natural disaster. Okay, disaster which create a havoc, which create a lot of disturbance in the world. Clear? Now nature, they believe that there is a life on earth, but it also can cause destruction. Now, forces of nature that cause destruction of life and property on earth are known as a natural disaster. Now, examples of natural disasters are flood, droughts, earthquakes, cyclones, volcanic eruptions, landslides and tsunamis. Okay, children? So, today we are going to learn about the flood. Now, everybody has seen flood, okay? Everybody might have also experienced flood in their life. Now, what do you even mean by flood? Which occurs when a river or a stream overflows its bank and the water spread to the surrounding areas. Clear? Now, these floods generally occur when there is a very heavy rainfall. Okay? Now, floods are also caused by the collapse of the dams, blockings of the rivers due to landslides, cyclones, tsunamis, and the sudden melting of the snow on mountain. Now, floods are very common in India, especially in northern plains. They cause damage to life and property and crops. Okay. Now, diseases also been created, or diseases can also be done through this flood. They are cholera, malaria, dengue, which are widely spread in the areas of that place which is already hit by the flood. Clear? Now, next one, here you can find it out here what we can do to prepare for floods in the following ways. Listening to the radio, okay, or watching the television for the warning and advice. Keeping a radio, a torch, a few match box as well as a candles handy. Storing stocks of food and fresh water. Now assembling a first aid kit, okay, keeping it ready for the emergency. Now drawing up a large or list number of emergency numbers. Switching off and unplugging all the electrical appliances in the house. Okay, and very important, children, here is that trees should be planted. As why? Because they prevent flood water from spreading fast. Even we can also check dams to see the speed of the water. Clear? Next disaster is a drought. Drought means what? Where there is not a single drops of water. Now, drought means occurrence of a very little or no rain at all for a long period of a time. Now, drought also causes extreme scarcity of water. Okay. Drought affected areas, there are few natural resources of water. Farmers, they are mostly affected during the drought as they won't be able, or they are not able to grow any of the crops. Clear? So what happened due to the shortage of food? The food leading to a famine. Okay. Now how we can save the droughts, or how we can save ourselves from drought? Grow more of the greenery, grow more trees, develop rainwater harvesting system, grow drought resistant crops such as the sorghum, millets and maize. Spray water directly on the base of the plant. Base means what? Actual root of the plant, so that less water is used. And what is the best way to fight drought is to develop an effective irrigation system. Is it clear? Next one, third one is the earthquake. We all know what is an earthquake. We have already experienced earthquake. Okay, the sudden movement or sudden shakes, okay, under the earth's surface. This is known as the earthquake. Okay. Now this earth experiences thousands of earthquakes every year, and most of them, they are very small tremors which we do not feel sometime. Okay, but it is very difficult to predict earthquake. Otherwise we can already can hear without any warning. Now how we can require the earthquake tremors? That is an instrument known as a seismograph. Clear? Now magnitude of the earthquake is also measured on the Richter scale. So scientific study of earthquake is known as a seismology. So the main focus or the origin where the earthquake has occurred is known as a focus. Main point where the main earth surface has been Trambulant, they are known as an epicenter. Clear? And epicenter is mainly more affected areas. Okay. When the earthquake comes, Himalayan region experiences frequent earthquakes. Okay. And countries like Japan, Philippines, okay, they also experience a lot of earthquake. Clear? Now, what we can do to prevent or to save ourselves during earthquake? Get out of your school or house or wherever you are in a open area. Stay away from the buildings, stay away from the trees and the power lines, electric power lines. Or otherwise, you can sit under a heavy table, okay, if you are inside a building and cannot go out. You can use a staircase rather than the lift. And earthquake can lead to other natural disasters such as a landslide, avalanches, as well as a tsunami. Clear? Now here you can find it out some of the natural disasters as you can see in the picture. These are natural disasters. Okay, it has been created by nature. It is not created by the human being. But these are caused due to the negligence, due to the interference of the human activities. Is it clear, children? Okay. Now, next one is cyclone. Okay, everybody has seen cyclone. They are violent storm. They form over the oceans and the seas, and they also cause a destruction when they reach the shore. Mainly you can find these cyclones in where you can find it out the coastal areas. Okay, children. You can find in the coastal areas or region of West Bengal, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra and Gujarat. These are the areas which are very much affected through cyclones. Clear? Now in October 2014, what happened? A very powerful cyclone named Hudhud hit the eastern coast of India. It caused severe damage to the life and properties of the people. Okay. Now how we can prepare ourselves when cyclone comes? Listen again. Listen to the radio and watch television. You have to hear the weather forecasts and the warnings. Then move to a safe place before the cyclone arrives, not after the cyclone arrives. Clear? Store dry food in the waterproof bags. Stay away from the ocean or seas as much as possible. And keep phone numbers of hospital relatives and friends handy. Is it clear, children? So, I hope you will able to go through the videos. You will able to go through the books. You can able to find out the main natural disaster of the country or around the world. Okay. Thank you, children.